Are you wondering what the actual potential is for you as a health coach? This is something I often get asked, and it recently came up with one of my clients, and we dove into it. And so I want to share really what I went through with her, because I think that you will find it super helpful as well. So she's a physician's assistant, obviously has a successful career, and is wanting to make the switch over to health coaching and really wondering, can I actually make the same amount of money? Can I actually make the switch from doing medicine to being a health coach? And what does that look like? How do I make that happen? Is that really feasible? And it is, but a lot of times we have more unknowns around health coaching. It's a relatively newer career and it isn't quite as established. We don't really have the statistics maybe that we have around other careers, and there's a lot more unknown. And just with having an online business, being an entrepreneur, I think we hit a lot more resistance from other people in our lives as to, is this like a real thing? Can you really make this happen? Sounds too good to be true. And so that's what I want to go through today. Like, really, what is the actual potential of being a health coach? Can you replace your income? What does that look like? And so I'm going to go into a couple of points that I think really help explain the potential that is there for you, no matter what your background is. And if you're coming from healthcare and you're wanting to make the switch to coaching, what is the actual potential there? Okay. So I personally have made the switch from being in medicine to health coaching. And I have a background as a chiropractor, a functional medicine practitioner, and decided to start a health coaching business because I wanted more freedom and flexibility in my life. So I have that background, and I've worked with hundreds of other health coaches, either with a healthcare background or health coaching background, wanting to start a successful coaching business and helping them do that. So I've seen what works and really what is possible for people. And so the number one thing that I want you to keep in mind is that your profession does not equal your income. And how do I know this? Because you can look around any sort of career, and there's people who have that career who are making a lot of money, and there's people who have that career who are making no money. Okay. It doesn't matter if you're a doctor, a lawyer, a carpenter, whatever it is, there's people who are killing it in that profession and there's people who are not. So right there, we know that your profession does not equal your income. Okay. It's not. If you look at what's happening in the world, like that's not the way it is. So what does equal your income? Like, what does determine your income? What does is the value that you're bringing. And I believe the number of people that you're helping and the scale that you're helping people on. Okay. That's why there's people in every profession that can truly be making millions of dollars. And there's people in every profession that can be really struggling or making no money, because it has more to do with the value. And a lot of it also has to do on, if you have your own business, knowing how to market yourself and get yourself out there in front of the right people, not having to do with the profession in particular. There's a lot that goes into having your own business and being able to market yourself. And I think the other thing is that we have more potential for more income when we are in a profession that we are super passionate about. So there's a lot of, for example, medical practitioners who start to get more pulled towards wellness, towards holistic health. And I think because of that, they reach a place where they're not able to make more income in their career because they're not doing necessarily what they really want to be doing, or having the message that they really want. So I think that when you're doing something you're really passionate about and motivated about, and it's what you absolutely believe in, there's more potential there for you as well, as far as making more income, because you're going to be really driven to share that message and to help other people in that way. So when that's aligned, more income potential as well. Okay. So Question for you. Do you think that your profession determines your income? And just kind of check in on this for yourself. Let me know in the comments below. I know we're taught this growing up, right? Like we're taught that certain professions have certain income potentials. And I had a very rude awakening as a chiropractor when I got out of school and I was associate working for other people. And I saw that I was making like no money, less money than a lot of people who went to school, way less time than I did, and had been working, a lot longer, had gotten into professions that they hadn't spent so much money or time going to. So I was like, whoa, I thought maybe going down this path was going to guarantee like a certain income, and it didn't. So right there, just number one, know that your profession does not equal your income, okay? So the second thing that I see happening to a lot of people as far as really doubting or not knowing what's possible for them as a coach is that we have a lot of money beliefs that are dirty. I like to say you need to clean up your money beliefs. Like we have a lot of money beliefs that are not serving us. We think that money is bad, that it's bad to want money, that if we're helping people, we should do it for free. All these different thoughts around money that really limit us, that we should be happy with very little money. We shouldn't want money. All these things that keep us from receiving money in our life. And when we're working a profession where we're a job where we're actually getting paid a salary, that doesn't typically seem to like really come up for us as much because someone else is giving us the money. We're not getting the money directly from our clients or our patients. We're getting the money from our employer. But once we become an entrepreneur and we're getting the money directly from a client or a patient, it a lot of times throws these money beliefs in our face. And we're like, oh my gosh, am I worthy? Am I good enough to get this amount of money? And so it brings up these things that don't normally come up. So if you are wanting to make a lot of money in your coaching business, you have to look at your beliefs around money and cleaning these up so that you can allow that income to come into your business, okay? The third piece is that a lot of times people ask me, what is possible, okay? And can I make this work? What is possible? Can I make this work? How do I know it's gonna work? And this is what I can tell you. You decide. It is not fate. Your business isn't like, I'm going to do it and maybe it will work, maybe it won't. I'm going to have to see how it goes. If that's your thought going into it, that is the result you will get. So you will get wishy-washy results because you're letting fate decide what happens to your business. The truth is that you have total control over what happens to your business. You decide how successful your business is. You decide how much money you make into your business. Is it going to be a lot of work if you want to make a lot of money in your business? Hell yes, it is. It's definitely going to be a lot of work. And so if you don't want to put in a lot of work, you're going to make less money in your business. This doesn't mean hours. It doesn't mean you have to work tons and tons of hours to make more money, but you have to work hard and smart to make more money in your business. And I do believe that it does take an investment of money to make more money in your business as well. So those are some things that you want to think about, and that it is you that decides how successful your business is. It is not fate, okay? Super important. It's your thoughts, your actions that determine the results that you get in your business, how much money you make. And it's not just your business. This is in all areas of your life, your relationship, your finances, your health. It's all a result of your decisions and the actions that you take, okay? Super, super important because you want to be the one that is in control of how much money you make and how successful you are in your business. And that's the truth. It is. A lot of us give that power away because we think that it's outside of ourselves, and it's not, okay? So I want you to decide right now for yourself, what is possible for you? What is it that you really want and to create in your business? How much money? What does that success look like? Decide right now and let me know in the comments, because this is what it is. It's a decision. It's a decision how much money you want to be making, what you want the success of your business to look like. It is your decision, okay? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. And it's super powerful to just put it down in writing. This is what I'm going to accomplish in my business, okay? I can't wait to hear what you say. So the other thing I want you to keep in mind is that we can't look to our past to see what is possible for us in the future, okay? So a lot of times we're looking like, I've never had a successful business. I've never been a business owner. I've never made my own money. And we're looking to our past to get validation of what is possible for us in the future. And if we are always looking to our past as far as what's possible for us, we will just continue to recreate our past over and over and over again, because we're looking for validation from our past. But the truth is, anytime you want to create something in your life, it hasn't been done before, right? Because you're creating it, it's new. And so you have to look to future possibility as far as what's possible for you, and that's unwritten. So once again, you can create anything that you want in your life. You can create as much money as you want in your life, but you can't look to your past for validation of it. You have to be like, I don't know, it's the future, it's the unwritten. So what's going to happen is, this goes back to the last one, I'm just going to decide. I'm going to decide how much money I'm going to make. I'm going to decide what's possible for me. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to take the action to make it happen. Okay? Super powerful. And the thing is, if you look at health coaching and you look at what's already happening, people are making millions of dollars as health coaches. Yes, as health coaches. You don't need to be a business coach to make money. You don't have to be helping other people make money. I was telling my clients, I did a program a while ago, and there was people in there that were teaching people how to do all different things. They had programs on all different things. Someone was helping people, teaching them how to do handstands, had $1 million business, okay? So you can have $1 million business, or however much money you want to be making in your business, doing and teaching people whatever you want. It's about strategy. It's about mindset. It's not about what it is that you're helping people do. That does not make any difference. It is important that people are looking for what you have to offer, and that you're solving a problem that people are willing to pay for and they're looking for a solution to. And if you want more on that, I have a video where I go into like picking your niche and what you're helping and why it's important to have that piece. And I will link that video below this. But as long as you know it's a solution or a problem that people are looking to solve, you can make money doing anything with your coaching, okay? I promise you that. So the last piece that determines really what's possible for you in your business is how willing you are to learn, okay? Because it's your willingness to learn that's going to determine how successful you are. And not just your willingness to learn, it's your willingness to fail, okay? Your willingness to try things because it's new to you, and to make mistakes and to fail and to learn from those mistakes and to try again. It's your willingness to get help. Your willingness to ask for help, learn from someone else who's done what you want to be doing. You really have to do that, okay? Like, I've learned from so many amazing coaches, and it's brought me to where I am today. Had I not done that, I know I would not be where I am in my business. So you need to be willing to learn from other people to really be successful in your business. Why reinvent the wheel? Why not learn from someone who's already doing it and can teach you what works, right? That's the smart thing to do, okay? And you have to be willing, if you want to have a super successful business, I do believe you have to be willing to invest money into your business, okay? I really did this from the very beginning of my business because I was like, I am gonna make this work. And the money has paid off, tenfold. But I hear a lot of coaches coming and they're like, I want to start this business without spending any money or spending as little money as possible. And when you have that mindset, that's the results you're gonna get, right? As a client, would you want to work with a coach who's like, I'm going to try to start my business spending as little money as possible? Because what that tells me is that you don't really believe in yourself and in your business. Because if you did, you'd be all in and you'd be like, I'm going to do what it takes to make this work, right? So the other thing is surrounding yourself by people who are doing the same thing, who have the same goals, who are going for the same thing. Like they want to make the money, they want to be successful, because a lot of times we aren't necessarily, as entrepreneurs and new entrepreneurs, surrounded by those people in our life. They don't necessarily really get it. They may be people who are like, go and work your 9 to 5. Like that's what they've always done. That's what they've always known. And that's what they think is like what you have to do. And so you need to be surrounded by other people who are doing the same thing and can be like, yeah, you can start your own business and you can make as much money as you want, because that's truth, but not everyone believes that, right? So you want to surround yourself by like-minded people who can really guide you towards that, okay? So I hope you found this video super helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And if you want more videos like this, subscribe to my channel. I do new videos every week. And if you hit the little bell, you'll get a notification each time I post a new video. So I have a free training that's coming out this next week. I'm going to be doing it live, and I would love to have you join me. I'm going to be going through the 8 steps that you really need to know to boost your confidence as a health coach and start signing paying clients. So I'd love to have you attend. The link will be below this video. So thank you so much for joining me for this week's video, and I will see you next week.